Alright, Elite Code 3 here, and today's video is going to be a trip to the Mailbin. There are the packages down there, and let's get to it. So, a lot of these packages have already been opened. That's simply so I can leave proper feedback on eBay. But I also want to show the cards off too. So we're starting off here with Carlos Beltran lot, and this was pretty cheap actually. These are a pain in the ass to get open without hurting the cards. Let's try to slice on this side real quick. Alright, I'm not going to go through it. But Beltran, there's like some Bowman bests in here. Just a 97 rookie lot, so that's the start. Let's get to the rest. Okay, this is an Ozzy Albies. So I have a ton of these, the paper and the chromes, because I broke a lot of 15 Bowman. Because the price was so low on those boxes for the longest time, you could pick up 15 Bowman for about 50 bucks, and they haven't gone up. I think they're about 75 now. So I think it's a good set to break if you want to pull some clean cards for possible slabbing. But this is the paper gold, not the chrome, and it was about 30 bucks. So Ozzy Albies, who's really carving out a name for himself this season as a 21-year-old. So we'll see how he continues on throughout the long season. Rocky's third baseman here, we got Nolan Arenado. And so the top card, let's see if I can get these apart. This is the Topps Heritage with the classic 64 Topps design. Very cool looking card. So these are all the rookie. I can't remember the price on these. But it was a 5-card lot. I honestly don't know how much they were per card. Maybe $6. Could have been more. And then this is the gold refractor. It's got a nice little shine to it, to 50. It's numbered on the front. Oh, it's right there. I don't know why I couldn't see that. So 48 of 50 on that one. Pretty cool. Little Arenado. Let's get to this one. Here's a slick little Pete Rose. So I always kind of have the urge to buy like vintage raw and then send it in and slab it. And I actually had some pretty good success in my last 500 card order. There were about 25 vintage cards from the 50s, 60s, and 70s that did pretty good. So I've kind of bought some more raw cards, and you know, you kind of got to be careful when you're doing this to buy from the right sellers. But I did pick up this Pete Rose. Is it 65? Yeah, 65. So it's a third-year Pete Rose. Beautiful card. And it looks definitely to be slabbable. Centered pretty well. I don't see any stains. I mean, there's some minor corner issues, but I think we maybe a 6 on that or something. I don't know. You got to take a better look at it to truly get a good indication of what condition of card you're dealing with. Here's the mandatory Vic Topps Chrome. Crazy shine on these. A breeze of this exact card in a PSA 9 sold for $17.50 the other night from PWCC. So that's just nuts the way this card's exploded. This Vic was about 85, so Vic's got some hobby still. Obviously he doesn't compare to Breeze or Tomlinson at this point, but he's got a small amount of hobby left. So PSA 9 mint on the chrome refractor. Let's do this. Freedom Cardboard. I don't know if you guys ever buy from him, but they had a pretty good deal going on these Chipper Jones lots, and this is kind of where I get a lot of my PSA slab candidates. You know you bought a great lot when all the cards are top loaded, and I definitely don't expect that, but I mean, these are protected pretty well. Are there 10s in here? I don't know. Maybe. These scores grade pretty easy. I had success on my last order. So there's a lot of Topps rookies. We've got some scores. We got the 93 SP, which, as most people know, this set's impossible, but it's always worth the roll of a dice. I think these are like $1.50 per chipper. So, and then there's a score. So a bunch of Chipper Jones cards. Possible candidates. I'm always on the lookout for cheap lots of Hall of Famers from the junk wax era to try to get those slabbed up. Here's a Vic Rookies and Stars. Print run of 230. It's not numbered, but they did state a print run of 230 on this. Beautiful Vic Rookies and Stars auto from 2001. So love that card. Next up, we have a Bryce Harper. This is just the 2012 Topps base rookie, not the refractor or anything. 12 bucks, maybe 12 to 15 bucks shipped on this one. So a Bryce Harper finest. We'll see how that one turns out. I'm actually prepping a 500 card order today. I don't know if I probably won't get it shipped out today, maybe Monday, but I'm kind of typing cards into the system and such. I kind of want to do a video on the process of doing it. I think it'd be pretty fun to do. Here's a Bowman Chrome Victor Robles to 25. This is the Bowman Chrome Orange Prospect card. This is a second-year card. Most times I don't collect second and third-year prospect cards, but I am starting a little PC up of Robles, so we'll see what happens with his shoulder. His shoulder or wrist is what he hurt bad a few weeks ago. So Trout 2001 Bowman. Now this is black. This is actually Bowman Draft, and it is black bordered. So these do come with some white on mostly all the copies, but this one looked pretty clean and the centering wasn't bad. So my expectation on this, I don't know, 8.5 is kind of what I was thinking on that. So we'll see what that one turns out. That'll definitely be going out to PSA. And then this is like a rare purchase for me in terms of buying a prospect card of this magnitude. It was like 150 bucks. It's the Orange Refractor Auto for Yankees prospect Albert Abreu. So great looking card in shine. Very expensive for an unproven player. Not something that I like to do a lot. And I actually did take a look at it off camera, and it looks very clean. So I'll throw this into a bulk order, and maybe he'll come up for the Yankees at some point. I think he's in high A right now. He was out like the first month, so we'll see how his career unfolds. But there are pretty. He does have a lot of potential. So, and then here's a card. This is a neat card. The Topps Update Jose Altuve, the same set as the Trout and some other key rookies. This card has surged up to around $30 now. So pick this raw one up. Thinking an auction or a buy it now. I can't remember, but that's a cool Altuve rookie. There's really only two Jose Altuve cards that I try to buy, and it's the Topps Update and then the Bowman Chrome from 2010. Here's some Moncadas, who has come on strong as of late. So there's a few Moncada Chromes from 2016. And then some more Yohan Moncada. I think he's going to be a really good player once he improves his discipline at the plate. I think he strikes out too much right now, but he has shown flashes. They got him hitting leadoff. I think his slash is like 270 average, on base around 360, and he's got about 5 or 6 bombs. So he's starting to show why he was the #1 prospect at one point. So here are. Let's get into this one. Okay, this is Topps Update 2010. So these Topps Update cards are just cool to me because it's just a basic rookie card. It's not a refractor. It's not a parallel, and they actually have pretty good value. So I think kind of the 2011 Topps Update has pushed the other year's sets up in terms of value and such. But this Giancarlo or Mike Stanton, whatever you want to call him, I think these are going for anywhere from 10 to 20 right now. So they have spiked up since he went to the Yankees. '95 Bowman Vlad. You guys have seen this in past videos, but this is a card that I like to pick up for around 20 bucks, and it's actually not the toughest set with the white borders. So you are looking at a card that has a high probability of being in good enough condition to send off. So Hall of Famer Bowman rookie of Vlad, can't really beat that. That's cool. And then here's some Mike Stanton. So this is the Topps Chrome one. So a 3-card lot of these. Price on this, I think they were each $10, so pretty good price, I think. They were going for 20 around 20 when the season started, but he got off to a little bit of a slow start. But he's, the type of player that he's a good player, so eventually it's going to come around. And those are good times to buy on dips or on drops when players that are great established players go through a cold slump and their cards might fall off a little bit. It's a good time to buy. Let's see here. Oh, this is a cool one I wanted to show. Just because I had never seen it until I bought it. So it's an Upper Deck MVP. Not the best set, but it is the gold signature of Edge to 100. So it's the gold script. So that would definitely be one that would look badass slabbed. So put that Edge to the side. That was around $30. Let's see what the official receipt says. $29.25 shipped. So I got that in an auction, actually. Next up, on the assembly line. Let's see if I can get into this one. Alright, empty. Hopefully it's empty. I don't want to throw a card away. I always check the mailers over here to the left when I throw away the trash to make sure there's nothing in them. Stanton, so this is Bowman Chrome, or Bowman, I think it's Bowman Draft. So there's a Stanton rookie, and then we've got the rookie debut from Topps Update, and then a card we just saw, Topps Update. Cool horizontal photo on that, and I believe that photo is the one they used on the Topps Chrome. I could be wrong though. And I do want to get a Stanton 2008 Bowman Chrome Auto at some point. It's just that card's exploded so much. I don't know if it's a good time to buy that card right now. I don't know how much it's going to drop either. So Stanton Topps Chrome, a couple more of these. These really catch the glare off the ceiling here. This chrome. So a couple more chrome Stantons. We'll see if any of these are good enough to slab. 2010 Topps Chrome and Bowman Chrome kind of have like a type of surface that just attracts like particles on it. If you guys ever check out the surface on these, they just always seem dirty. Even when you wipe them off, you can't really get them clean like newer years of Chrome. So that's something I've noticed going through those. Here's a 2018. This is the Variation Devers. So this is a young player that I think he's going to be around for a long time. And this is the update one. It was around, I believe, $7 or so. So neat little Devers rookie. He's off to a pretty good start. This is actually, I bought this for my binder because every once in a while I'll just type in like PSA 2 or 3 and try to find like a card I can snap out and throw into my binder. So this actually looks like a pretty good binder card. It's a PSA 2 of the 58 Clemente with the white letters. So I guess there's a variation of this card, but cool little vintage card. So it's nice to sprinkle in some vintage on these Mailbins. And it looks like we've gotten away from Randy Moss for a while here. So I've kind of gone on a football hiatus. I'll break some products this summer, but for now, doing the baseball. So this is actually, I don't know if you guys ever checked this website out, but it's called sportslots.com. And so I got all these cards, and you get really good prices. You do have to pay for the shipping, but I got like Bowman's Best, Beltran rookies for $1 a piece. I got 7 for $7. So it's just kind of a neat alternative to pick up low-end stuff. One of the downsides of it compared to like ComC or even eBay is there's no pictures. So I mean, it's kind of like a crapshoot of what you're getting. If you're looking for slab candidates, it's not the route to go in my opinion. But if you just want some cool cards for cheap prices, Sportslot is a cool option to take. I'm trying to get these out the safe way. Now, when I ship a lot out like this, I always like to put some protection around it. Like I'll put cardboard and like this, and then I'll painter's tape around just to protect the sides and edges. But a lot of shippers do it this way. It's not a terrible way to ship, but I think you could be a little bit better about it. So that's just a cool card for 50 cents. We'll just kind of go down the line. So this was 18 cents, and all these Bowman's Best Beltrans were $1. So I'm on the lookout for Beltrans. That's a Mookie from, is that 2014? Yeah, this was $2. That was a good buy. And then we got some Frankie Lindors. Pro debuts. So 7 for $3.50. These were 50 cents. This is our top prospect right now. Khalil Lee. These were 50 cents. So I don't know. I just like buying cool cards like this. And then Robles, some papers for like $1 a piece. That was probably like 18 cents. And then we got a couple Devers Heritage Miners from last year for 50 cents. So plus shipping. So all those cards for, I don't know what the price was, $28. I don't know. So I like to go on that website and just kind of see what's out there. The thing you have to do is you kind of need to buy from the same seller. Like find a seller that has good prices and a lot of stuff, and then place your order with him. Because if you go all around, you're going to pay a bunch of different shipping charges. And that's kind of why ComC is such a good route for collectors to take, because you can buy from 50 different sellers and pay your flat rate shipping fee, which is actually pretty remarkable the way they do that. So I mean, all the different avenues to buy cards have their pros and cons. So this is a cool shine card, 97 Topps Chrome Frank Thomas, and this would definitely be just amazing slabbed. So 97, the Topps Chrome Refractor. Those are like some of the coolest cards to collect, in my opinion. This is a card that it's got a pretty high print run, but you don't see it pop up much. Focus. It's numbered to 1956, and that's, I guess, the design of the card here, I'm guessing. So Topps Heritage Breeze Rookie. This is the first copy of this that I've ever owned, so stoked to get that one in. Put that over there. Let's do this Probstein. I've kind of been saving this one. I think there's a cool Stanton card in here that I want to snap out and send to PSA that I picked up for a pretty good price. So Probstein offers great rates and stuff. Sells a ton of stuff. And let's start off with this. Okay, right off the bat, we're getting right into it. So this is the card I was talking about. This is the Bowman Chrome Draft Gold Refractor of Stanton. This is just filthy to 50. So I saw this in the auction and I put in my bid and sniped it down. And I just liked the subgrades were, pretty good. When I'm buying Beckett cards, if the surface says like 8.5 or 9, I usually shy away from that, because that usually makes it tougher to snap out and send. Because I've just done it before, and I've seen what an 8.5 or 9 surface looks, and it looks like hell. So when I try to send it to PSA, I don't really think it has a realistic chance at a 9. But when the surface is 9.5 and centering, I don't really put as much stock into if I'm trying to snap out a 9 and get a 9, if that makes sense. So those are some of the things that I look at. So this is one that I'm definitely going to snap out slowly. I won't do the reckless method, but I'll snap this out and put it into one of my PSA orders, get it in the right slab. Robles, so this is the Chrome, and this just went for a good price. Like Raws go for about 85, and this was like 120 for a PSA 10. And it's a modern 2017 card, so you shouldn't have to worry about too much. But a lot of these Chrome autos, if you ever buy one raw, they just have like a surface thing going on or scratches here and there that aren't gonna warrant a 10 if you did send it in. Beltran, Bowman's Best. This was just a good price, $35-40. Future Hall of Famer there. So PSA 10 on that one, and then I believe we got another Robles, and this is also a 10. So the Bowman Chrome auto, I'm kind of going in on him. We'll see how it works out. Prospecting, you're going to get your tail handed to you most of the time, in my opinion. And then here's a private stock Vic. This was just so cheap, and it's slabbed. I couldn't pass it up to 200. So I'll throw that into the Vic registry. And then a Pujols Upper Deck Reserve to 2,500. So that's the Probstein order. Some neat stuff that came out of that one. Here's some vintage here. I believe this was just buying it raw. I must need it for the binder if I bought this one. But it is off-centered. Obviously, it's fatter on the right there. So that's the 73 Topps Hank. Here's some chippers. So we got some chipper Bowmans to look at. These were just so cheap I couldn't pass them up. So 7 Bowmans and 15 of the Upper Deck 91s. Don't see a receipt, not sure the price, but I think I got these for like less than $1 a piece, which is a steal. So some chippers to look through. Here's a really cool Ricky. This is the Status Gold to 34. So low, crazy low print for a 99 issued card. So Ricky Williams there. Let's take a look at the back of that one. It's just filthy. There's that Ricky. More Robles. These are just some chromes, just a chrome lot. So there's 2 on the back to protect them, and then I don't know, like 8 more in here. So the Bowman Chrome Robles rookie. I mean, I'm a fan of just like base chrome rookie cards or base paper rookie cards. I think that's what's been lost in the group breaks and stuff like that. You're all just looking for the shiny hits, which I mean are awesome too to get, but you got to have respect for the basics too. So I did a group break with platinum card breaks last week, and I bought the Nationals just because of Soto and Robles and Bryce, and I guess they don't ship any of the paper rookies out, so that was kind of like, oh, okay. So that all they shipped out was the chrome, and I was hoping to get like, I don't know, 8 or 10 Robles paper rookies. So it's just like paper just gets thrown in the trash or something. There's no respect. Here's Fleer Premium Ichiro. He just retired today, I think. $19.99 on that one. Black edges and borders. It's going to be tough to slab this, and it's in one of these screw down cases, which I can't stand these cases. Here's a plain white. Some Lindors. This is the Topps update. We got 1 update and 1 rookie debut from Topps update. So a couple Francisco Lindors. He did have a 2-homer game last night, and his average has crept above 270. So he's gotten things going here. Let's take a look at this. I think this is a huge lot that I bought from this seller that was running some auctions, and I just saw an opportunity to get some candidates out of this stuff. It definitely wasn't cheap, but let's see how they're protected. Oh, this is from Sports Lots. I honestly don't know. I don't know what's going on here, guys. I didn't buy any of this stuff. I'm so confused right now. So just a bunch of Griffies, and a lot of this stuff I didn't buy. I think they sent me the wrong order. I think that's what happened. That's a cool Sandy. So I don't know. I'll check the tracking on this and see what happened with these, because I didn't buy any of these. So it might be Sports Lots. It could be a lot from eBay. They just sent a bunch of random stuff out. So I'll check on that. Put those to the side. Bunch of top-loaded cards though. Those had to be pricey to ship. Let's check the receipt on that. See if it says anything here. Oh, I think it's a viewer that sent these. Thought you might like these junk years rookies and second year cards. My husband and I bought a huge collection some years ago, and some of the leftovers. The cards are all in great condition and very gradable. Hope you can find a few for your PC. We both enjoy your videos, and these cards are kind of a small thanks. We are New York Giants card collectors. Please keep us in mind if you come upon any great finds. Cool. Best wishes, John and Jenny Stryker. That's okay. So that explains it. Thanks, guys. I don't ever expect people to send me cards, but I'll always take them. And I'll go through all these cards, and they sent some cool junk wax cards over my way. So I'll take a look. I'm sure I'll get a few candidates out of this, and that's a cool Pudge second year Piazza. So yeah, just some cool stuff. Yeah, I saw the cards out of the package, and I was like, well, some of these cards I would definitely buy. I don't know where they came from. All right, next up. This is sweet. This is the Chrome 10 X-Fractor of Stanton. That was like $45, so a little more expensive. And then lastly, we'll do this Pujols. Pujols. So on the top here it says late edition, if you guys can see that. And I thought I saw one online that didn't have that, so I'll have to look up, check up on that. So top Chrome Pujols in a Beckett 9. This will just be snapped out and sent. So when I can pick up Beckett 9s or Beckett 9.5s for great prices, I just snap them out and send them. I mean, of course, first I look at the card. I don't just look at the grade. I try to get a sense of the condition. But that's it, guys. I'm going to get this one uploaded. Pretty long video, a lot of stuff that we got to. There's the carnage on the left, throw all that away, and then there's the cards on the right. That's the care package, and the rest of this is stuff that I'm going to go through and send off. So that's it. Everybody have a good Friday. Later. I'm out.